Hey, what is happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I want to get into a pair of kicks that I am really pumped about. It's by an artist slash designer named Vandy the Pink. I really like the colorway and it's just so unique and very artistic. I just love everything about these. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Vandy the Pink Choco Churro dunks. Alright, so Vandy the Pink, I believe, was born in Korea, and I think now he lives in Virginia, but a lot of his designs mix high-end fashion and really popular fashion along with American advertising and that sort of thing. So there's definitely a vibe of like a McDonald's Happy Meal here, and you can definitely see in a lot of different aspects of this, he went above and beyond to give you an experience whenever you get these shoes. This is probably my third pair of shoes that I've gotten from him. I think the first pair that I got was the original Burger Dunks, and I still have those, but they came in a box, very similar, but the colors matched McDonald's and they matched the shoes, and they really gave you that Happy Meal vibe. And then I got a pair of the spicy Burger Dunks, and those were more red, but again, the packaging was insane. It was done really well, and the quality is always spot on. Like, he always gives his shoes a really premium feel along with the cool artistic design, so I really appreciate that. I really like the colors of these. It almost gave me like mocha vibes, but you can see that the outside of the box is this nice brown, and it's got that smile that the other ones have on it as well. One thing that's different is that it's got this design going on the sides of it, and I believe that this release was in collaboration with another designer or artist, but you'll have to forgive me, I did not look up the name of that person, and so that's my bad on that. The person that he did the collab with uses the teddy bear a good bit, so maybe you'll know who it is from that. But you can see that print on the ends of the boxes, and I think that's pretty cool. It's got this handle that comes through the cutout in the top, so you can carry it, you know, kind of like a little suitcase or a Happy Meal or something. Even just the box, I think, is knocked out of the park, and I always appreciate when somebody takes the time to put this much into the design of something. These did retail for, I think, $180, but I feel like it's a fair price because the quality is so good and the design is just so over the top. But when you open that up, the paper that's in there actually looks like cheeseburger paper from McDonald's, or at least how it used to look. And I thought it was cool. It says Vandy the Pink 100% quality footwear, and it says please put shoes in its place, your feet. I don't know if you can see that text on there, but I thought that was pretty cool. And then pulling back the paper, there's our first look at the shoe, and you can see that it's got a toy in there as well, which also hammers home that Happy Meal feeling. And like his other shoes, it comes with this little plush pin. It's like a little thing of French fries, or I guess in this case it's supposed to be churros, but it's got the Vandy flower emblem on there and like two little feet, but it's a pin. I think that's a neat touch. I love having little extras like that. And he always gives you like little stickers and that sort of thing along with it. And I love that added little touch. And I know that packaging is really cool, but I think these kicks are so dope, so unique, so different. And you definitely get the vibe that, you know, it's a Vandy. It's got those sesame seeds kind of embroidered on like you always see. And that's, not long ago, there was a Dunk Premium, the Montreal Bagel sesame seed or something like that, Dunk Low. And I just thought, well, now they're kind of ripping off Vandy, you know, because he's always had these sesame seeds on, I think, all of his Dunk style releases. But anyhow, you can tell that this shoe is definitely based off of a Dunk, But what I will say is that the materials and the execution overall is much cleaner, much more premium, much more original. I just think these things are so cool on so many levels. I love dunk lows, but I have been getting a little bit burnt out on them. And it's neat to see this kind of interpretation of that. On the burger dunks and even like the spicy burger dunk and everything, the side emblem, like where the swoosh would be, is a French fry. And typically that was like a yellow leather, I think, on my other pairs. But on this one, it's almost like a heavy corduroy in like a tan color. And I believe that's supposed to be a churro instead of a French fry this time. But the materials are really premium. The suede is really high quality, and that brown leather on the base feels like it's a really good material. Even though these are like a bootleg kind of dunk and it's not officially from Nike or anything like that, you don't feel like it's cheap or anything. They're just done really well, so it gives you the feeling that it came from like a big company or whatever. And I don't know what kind of numbers there are of these, but I don't think there's a whole bunch produced. Getting into the outsole, we just have this brown kind of mocha-like color. You can see that Vandy flower there at the midfoot. And also, it looks like this is an emblem a lot like the little plush pin that I showed you. Like, it looks like it's either a pack of fries or else a pack of the churros or whatever, because it's got the little feet there at the base, then the container, and then you can see the food there coming up out of it. And then up underneath the front of the foot, you can see that it's got some Vandy branding. But even the tread pattern, I think, is really unique, and it really points to his brand. On the front of dunks, you typically have little stars, but in this instance, you actually have the little flower emblem. And just little touches like that, I think, are great. As you come up from that brown kind of mocha colored outsole, it meets a sail midsole. And it's just very smooth in texture. It's not exactly like a dunk, but it does give you that vibe. And it's got some sail stitching to go along with it. I think that sail color is a solid choice to go along with these rich browns. Getting to the upper of the shoe, here on the mudguard, you can see that we've got this nice brown colored suede, and it feels so premium. I don't know if you can see the color change with direction on camera, but it feels really good, and you get a lot of life out of it whenever you change the motion and the direction of it. But we have that nice brown suede on the mudguard. We have it going up the eye stays, and there you can see that the eye stays, it's a little bit different of a shape. It's kind of got the curls going up there. Then we also have that premium suede down along the base of the heel and up around the collar where we get those sesame seeds. I also like this Vandy branding here on the heel tab, and that's more that premium brown suede. I don't know if you can see the change of direction or not, but it's really dramatic whenever you're looking at it in person. For the base of the shoe, we've got a very soft feeling leather. It's really smooth. There's not a lot of texture or anything on it, but it feels like a really premium material. It's a nice darker brown than what these overlays are, but I think the combination of browns just goes together really well. And you can see that on the toe box. It's got perforations just like dunks do. And on the side panels, you can also see that smooth brown leather. Like I mentioned before, instead of a swoosh, we've got a churro on here, and that is like a tan kind of corduroy type material. And I just love these little sesame seed accents that we always get near the collar. They gave us some flat sail laces, and they kind of match the midsole pretty well. And then the tongue is more of that really premium feeling suede in the brown color. It feels really nice. Then at the top, we've got some Vandy branding, and we've also got that little bear again. It says original Vandy. On the back of the tag, it says please do not eat. I think it says that on all his shoes. I always like a little humor thrown in like that. I think that's pretty cool. Then the sock liner is just a nice brown color, And our insole, I actually wanted to show you, it's got that quilted effect on it, a lot like the Alma Maniere insoles do. But again, that really helps to give it like a premium feel. There's the insole, you can see that quilted effect, and it feels really, really extra padded. I don't know what this material is, but they're very, very comfortable on foot. I wore the Spicy Dunks before, and they felt really great on foot. I do plan on wearing these. The original pair, I kind of have more of a display piece right now, just because I think they're so, so cool to look at, and it's the original pair, so I'm a little more hesitant to throw them on feet, but I'll definitely be rocking these. Then underneath, I didn't even notice that, underneath of where the insole is, I just noticed that it's got more of that Vandy branding, if you can see that down on there. But that was a pretty quick rundown of these. I hope I didn't miss too many details, but there's always hidden gems in these, so I'm sure I missed something. Let me know if this is something that you would wear, or if you think it's just silly. I really like when clothing kind of walks that line between art and something that you can wear. I definitely do feel like this is wearable art, and I know these are bootlegs, but they don't feel like they're knockoffs of anything. It feels original, and I like that. They definitely feel premium, and I plan on rocking these a good bit. But let me know what you all think about them, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.